I've been thinking of ideas to fill in gaps down the left hand side of my farm, and I figured that I need plots, and so hence the stream lane. This is where I'm going to put some plots for now. I'm going to put some plots all the way along here, all the way to the end. So all of that space there is going to be plots, because we have none. I don't have a single plot of land on this whole farm yet. So I'm going to put plots, and I'm going to put shops. And that's the plan. I'm hoping that I can get my shops from this part. I should be able to. I literally need just 3 spaces really. But yeah, that's the plan today. Shops and plots. Deal, deal, deal. Where am I? Here I am. That's the deal. Now, do I fence this in or do I not? I think I should. I think I should. And I'm going to use stone. Where are my archers here? I'm going to use archers and stone here. That's the plan. I'm going to block it all in, so it's all nice and neat. That's you done. Hi Karen. I'm just trying to plan. I'm trying to plan myself as to what we're doing. So I'm going to fill in these gaps, because these gaps were made specifically for trees and flowers, but I have enough of both. So I'm going to put plots here instead now. My first plots in ages, and then I'm going to work on shops, plots and shops, because I have no shops. This farm is shopless right now. Hey Confused, I'm alright thanks, how are you? Happy Sunday by the way guys. I was not up late today, I was up super early for some strange reason. Hey Irene, happy Sunday. It's muggy here today. It's muggy. So this is going to be my crop section. I'm going to have more crop sections, but because this needs to be filled in. Good to hear. Good to hear. But because I have no crops, I desperately need them. 65? What's that, Irene? I watched Disney the other day, Irene, by the way, and I almost put on Elemental, whatever it was called, and then I didn't. And then I changed my mind. I thought, no, I'm not feeling it tonight. What, 65? I don't have Netflix as well, so I don't get to see some of the films you guys can see. Oh, why? Why is it called 65 though? What's that all about? Ah, got ya. Now I understand. And it wasn't good then, nah. Hey, Nath. Just not good then, Irene, no. Well, if anyone's watching, that's Irene's review. 65 is not very good. Not very good at all. Okay, so... oh, I didn't do this side. Hang on. So here's where we are, by the way. Here's the map. It's all looking nice and neat and tidy. Get those crops in, and then it's in perfect shape, really. Innit? If anyone wants a bonus, join me. If anyone don't, then I don't care. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be renting Barbie anytime soon. I know it made a lot of money, but I don't know if that's because the film's good or if just the hype. Has anyone seen Barbie? Is it any good? Why am I always one short there? Seems to be one square extra in this bit. I don't like that. Maybe I could make that middle section smaller by 1 square each by just putting some trees down there. That would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why do I have 12? Okay, I've messed up somewhere here. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've messed up here one. We need to move this path across one. Then that will be an 11 and an 11. Yeah, I'm not really interested in watching it, to be honest. I would like to watch Oppenheimer though. I'd be interested in watching Oppenheimer. Hey Deb, happy Sunday. Okay, I think I've fixed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then this should be 11 too, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's 11. Good. I've got my ideas already prepared. Why are you walking? Run! Run like the wind. No probs, Nave. I'll be on till 7 anyway, if that helps at all. I will probably keep that to 11 actually. Nave's having a roast dinner, I bet ya. Nave's got a roast dinner by his mum. And I bet the gravy's lovely too. I love a roast dinner, me. Where am I? Here I am. Cool. Now. Oh, I didn't finish off this wall. I like to usually surround these by trees, but I don't have the space this time. I don't have that luxury. So there's no trees over here. And then we just need to get this gate. I love these gates, by the way. I wish there was some lights on them, but it's okay. Now, should I put stone separators down? I think I will. Yeah. Stone separators, where are you? Here you are. We'll start them off like this. So these are going to be my first plots of land. Finally. We've got some plots on the go. So who's playing what today? What are we all playing? Deb? Karen? Confused? Are you playing anything? Karen, I'm guessing you're watching Formula 1. Is Formula 1 on today? Oh, Maybe Formula 1 ain't on today. I was on Dreamlight Valley earlier. I was just doing a little bit of decorating. Oh, is it on, is it? Yeah, I was just doing a little bit of decorating and trying to get some of the rewards done and out the way. Oh, really? What did he lose, Karen? Oh dear. How are you getting on with Dreamlight Valley, Deb? Are you enjoying it so far? I'll be interested to see how many hours I've played that game, to be honest. Yeah, isn't it great? It's a lovely chilled game. It really is. There's a lady who used to come on called oh, what was her name, Karen? I forgot her name. I've not seen her for so long. Around your neck of the woods. Swifty. And she would always like refuse to play it, and then she got it one day and then she loved it. So I'm like, see, you could have gotten it ages ago. I think she streams now, Swifty. I think that's why we don't see her as much. I think she streams a little. And then I've got to put all of the cropland down. Then I've got to put all the lights down and all of the sprinklers. Is she? What's she playing? Do you see her, Karen, at all? I notice she's online sometime, but I think she streams more. You're just doing your dailies, are you? I've not played Fall Guys since the last time we streamed it. What was that? Last Friday, I think it was. Yeah, I know she did. I know she streamed the Harry Potter game, didn't she? But I don't think she streams that anymore. I hear there's a number 2 in the pipeline for Harry Potter, which is crazy because I thought they'd give it a little while, but they're obviously rushing to get a new one out. Good, this is all done. Just need to run back, dress up this end of the farm, then I can start putting my plots in. Get my little plots put down. So we'll have 4 of you. I think Deb's on Farm Together today, Irene. How are you, Irene, by the way? How are you getting on? You stopped binge eating now? Or just feeling less guilty about it? How's that all going? I can't see my petrol gauge. Alright, let's get all this put down. Yeah, I think we talked about Fae Farm and its price. You think it's a bit too high, confused, for what it is? Or you think it's just right? Beth, if you need a bonus, by the way, I've always got anything that you want to do. Just jump on. Well, it is a new game, Confused. Do you think maybe they've got some updates in the pipeline for Fae Farm and its multiplayer section? By the way, I'm loving this new orange colour that I got today. I'm matching with my tractor. I decided to go white and orange. I love these. This is an outfit that I got from an event. You get 3 colours in this one event. It's really cool, the outfits. And what did she say about that, Irene? About therapy giving you stress? Because you used to do twice a week, aren't you now once a week now? That's so expensive. That's like a AAA game. That's AAA game prices for me. $60. I don't know. Well, the Paleo Pines game that's being released on the 26th. Is it 26th of this month? 24th, 26th, I forget. That's already in sale, so I'm very happy. And you think once a week's enough, Irene, yeah? You think once a week's sufficient? It's less stressful. It's in sale at the minute, Deb, on the PlayStation. I think it was 20 and it went down to 16. And it's going to say that price until day of launch. So we got it for £4 off, 25% I think. Yeah, we have to remember this is in dollars, right? So $40 to a Brit is like £35, £36. I have a lot of crops of land, and they're nice and just big enough where I don't get too bored at farming. They're just nice and big enough to trick myself. And it still fits in with the plan. Yeah, I'll have to schedule in a Paleo Pine stream tonight actually, so I don't forget, because I think it'll just download directly. Is it 30, is it? Well, I've paid more. How much did I pay for that bloody oh, what was it called? What was that game called? That farming game. God, it was like £40, and it was so bad. It was God, I can't even think of the name now. Where am I going? No, I just find it expensive. I can't think of that name. The name of that place. Where am I doing these? 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going down the middle. Okay. Sprinklers next. Willowdale. Willowdale is what I'm thinking of. Do you remember that game? That was £40 to pay with no DLC, and it was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Yeah, it does sound too pricey to me. I mean, I don't even know what the game is. I've not even looked at videos and stuff, so maybe it's really good. Maybe it's worth every penny. Well, there was Everdream Valley as well. There was Hocko Life. Hocko Life was it? That was bad. There was a Story of Seasons that I played that was not fun. They may fix that, Confused. They may fix that. If people complain about it enough, they'll fix it. For sure. I reckon. I'm looking forward to playing Fresh Start. So, Fresh Start is basically the same as No Place Like Home that we played, but with less hassle. So this Fresh Start is the exact same devs as No Place Like Home, and Exile was playing it and she's loving it so far, so I'm going to give it a go as well because we got that on sale. Why are you tired, Gamer Monkey? You been football practicing? You got footy practice today again? Or just a late night? getting your skills up. "22 hours." 22 hours non-stop. So what does that mean, Karen? Yeah, he's Gamer Monkey is in it to win it. That's a gamer right there. I could do 10 hours on a game that I like. I've never done that many before. No way. But then let's not forget, Gamer Monkey is not 40 years old. I don't have the stamina, the concentration levels, the lack of sleep. Like, I don't have that anymore. That's gone, unfortunately, with age. Which game are you talking about, Karen? Are you talking about the one I just mentioned, the Fresh Start? Or are you talking about Fae Farm? Wow, so you boosted up to 45 more. Was it worth it, yeah? If it was worth it, then great. Fresh Start, yeah. I think I paid cheap as well. I think it was like £8. I think it was £8, but then I bought a few games yesterday. I pre-ordered Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I can't wait to play. And I pre-ordered Paleo Pine, so I think I paid about £6 or £8 for it. But it's exactly the same as No Place Like Home. It's just less farming and stuff, so a bit more simpler, which is what I wanted. Yeah. Did you see the videos for it? Yeah, Hydra's hardcore, Monkey. You and Hydra, you're both as bad as each other. To be honest, Karen, I don't remember how much I paid. I mean, I can look on my bank statement just to see how much I paid for it. Hang on, let me have a look. I don't get scared of prices. I know it was very cheap. I know that much, but they are a small studio, right? Let me have a look. Hang on. See what happens. I'm just putting in my PIN. Nobody look at my password. Avert your eyes, please. I'll have no... want anyone taking money out of my bank. Okay, PlayStation Network. I paid 4 prices, so we're going to have to work this out, okay? Hey, Lovertick, happy Sunday. So, I paid $49.99. I think we know that was for Mirage, right? Yeah, we can't do it confused. It's too much. Irene, don't look at my password. $49.99 was for Mirage, Assassin's Creed Mirage. I paid £21.24, which must be for something. I paid $13.59, and then I paid $7.99. Maybe it was $13.59, Karen. I think it was $13.59 I paid for the Fresh Start, because the cheap one, the $7.99 that I paid for, that game was crap, and I played a bit of it last night, and I thought, I can't stream this. This is not good. No, my Twitch name's still the same, Karen. Bloody hell, my stream name is still the same, Irene. Okay, just remember you gotta eat and stuff, yeah, Monkey? You gotta eat and sleep and stuff. You can't burn out like a candle. Yeah, you gotta think of school first. Ah, that might be it, yeah. I probably got a discount with my gaming monthly pass that I pay for. Maybe that was why I got it cheaper. But yeah, £13 I think it was. But it looks a much more streamlined game than the other one. The other one was Do you know what I mean? You could have took the farming out of that game and it still would have been hardcore with all the rubbish and shit you had to clean up. But with this one, you just clean up rubbish and water, trees and stuff, and then build. I think you build trains and stuff to get back to the next level and do it again. So you get worlds that you have to clear with whales. And we're talking about a game called Fresh Start, Lovertick. It's a bit like, well, it's exactly like the one we were playing before. You know, the No Place Like Home. It's the same developers. It looks a carbon copy of the same game, but this one is much more smaller in comparison and a much more streamlined game. So I'm going to play that on Tuesday. One, perfect. Everything is fitting perfectly here. And then after that, Paleo Pines, here we come. We're gonna get some paleo. We're gonna farm with dinosaurs helping us. I think with the dinosaurs on that game, they can drink the water and help you water your plants. And then there's a triceratops that can plough the land for you, so you can then plant seeds and stuff. So you get them on your side, you keep them in your farm, and then they help you. You see. Yeah, you can't beat Power Wash, can you? It's such a little gem of a game. I'm the same, Lovertick. I can't wait for that too. I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good. It looks good from what I've seen in the videos. I've been following the developers. I'm very interested in that game. Well, no, I don't think you're supposed to go on holiday and play games anyway, right? That's supposed to be like your time. I'd be the same. I wouldn't think about... I would think about it, but I wouldn't want to play games whilst I'm away on holiday. It's good to have a break from gaming. My next break from gaming is going to be at Christmas when I go back home. So you won't see me for a week at Christmas this year. Last year I spent Christmas on my own, but with you guys. And this year I have to go home, so I'm going to eat lots of food and come back chubby. Put on lots of weight. Look at the colour coordination. This game knows me. It knows very well to keep with the colours. Beautiful, like a runway. Look at that, look like an aeroplane runway with matching colours. What will not full on. I mean, it'll kind of be like Aloy's Forbidden West or something. Just smidgens of it here and there. Certainly be nice to get back into Assassin's Creed again. No probs, Deb. Because it's been a good while since I last played an Assassin's Creed game. Well, you were with me. It was... When was it? It was in Greece, wasn't it, when we last played that? I can't even remember the name of it now. Assassin's Creed... Not Valhalla. The one before Valhalla. I wish I played Valhalla on stream. But no, I won't always play it. Assassin's Creed, I've got to switch it up a bit. Congratulations, Gamer Monkey. Who did you push off in order to win? Who did you grab? Grabby grabster. While I'm down this end, let's quickly put these down. I don't really use these muds very often because they don't speed you up when you walk on them, but they do look good. I wish they did make you run faster on them. Did ya? It's one of Blazer's trainees, is it? Is that what you did? You grabbed one of Blazer's trainees. Where is Blaze? Monkey, have you spoke to him? Last we heard from him, he was ill. Once this is down, we'll have to look at what quests we've got and what we need to put down crop-wise. It'd be good to get the first load of crops put down. And then it's shops. Shops, that's going to push me up to 40,000 storage, these shops, I just know it. Do you reckon? What time is it there, Gamer Monkey? Are you two both in the same time zone? Did ya? What, you were teaming up, were you? You in pairs? Why does it go green, blue, and then it messes up down here? Or does it? Am I tripping? It does. Then it jumps to purple. Look what it did. It completely reversed the last two bits to go on the opposite sides of each other. What is this game doing to me? I literally need these purple and yellows to be on this side and these blues and greens to be on this side. Oh well. I need petrol. Hopefully everyone's got the event done, by the way. You haven't got long left on this event before it's over, so if you haven't, you need to get your butts in gear. By the way, what is this event? Is there anything I need to put down? No. Oh, it's the musical roots. I think there's a tree in this event as well, but I don't know which tree it is. So this is what it's looking like now. Once I've got the crops down, I then can start on shops. Okay. Exactly, Karen. I think you're right, Deb. I think it is the chestnut tree, yeah. And I think it gives you a lot more chestnut trees, don't it? It gives you 36 for some random odd reason. It could have given us 25. It decided on 36. It's a good tree, isn't it? It always reminds me of an alien eye. It's like little alien eyes on a tree. It's a good tree though, levels up well. Now let's start putting some crops down. My farm hands are probably... Nope, they're all alive. Morning Exiles, happy Sunday. We were talking about you earlier. Were we talking about you earlier? Yeah, we were. What were we saying? Oh, you want watermelons? I think we were talking about Assassin's Creed and how much we both enjoyed it. Oh, and about Fresh Start. Yeah, we were talking about Fresh Start as well. And how much you're liking it, right? It's a good game, right? It's a bit more streamlined than the No Place Like Home game. It's very busy, that game. Is it? Yeah, I'm going to stream that on Tuesday. Exile, can we ask, how much was the game for you? How much did you pay? Do you remember? I need to put 160 of these down. I should be putting down the good stuff because it's summer, but I might as well get some of these done. $20, so we're looking at 15, 16 pounds. Deb, do you remember No Place Like Home? It's exactly like that. Spitting image in looks and stuff, but less hassle, no farming actually. That'll do. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't get that, man. It's so strange. This is the first time it's asked me for chive in a very long time, and it wants 380 of them. Sweet Jesus. Maybe you can get this one instead, Deb. Hopefully it's on the PS4. Like I said, I think it's quite cheap at the moment as well. I got it cheaper because I'm a member of PlayStation Plus, but I think it's about £15. I don't really like plant and chive because I don't need diamonds. But I'm going to put it down anyway. Is it? Good. Yeah, I think you're right. Paleo is. It's already set to download for me on the PS5 version. Do we know if Paleo Pines is Is it just like a single player, or can you go on at each other's farms? Does anyone know anything about that? God, this chive is going to take up all my bloody farming. I love Gamer Monkey. He's so sneaky. He's constantly arguing with Hydra. Thanks for sticking around though, Gamer Monkey. I know this isn't your sort of game, yet you're still here. You're still here with us all. You can't be here for the game, so it must be for the chat. So I appreciate it. This bloody chive is taking up all of my cropland. I should have ignored this quest. I don't even need bloody medals. Okay, so it took us 36 minutes to sort this section out. That's now done. I might stick the usual middle high sections in here. Just to give it a bit of height, you know. Flat farms are so flat, sometimes you really do need to add a bit of height to give them some sort of dimension, or they just look boring. Must be it, Deb. You don't need to chat. I just talk out loud, gamer. That's all. I'm just saying it's nice of you to be here. I know this isn't your sort of game, yet you're still here. I said I appreciate it. Okay, so that's it. We've got those plots of land done down the side, and we're still doing this picture frame sort of thing right now. I guess we're gonna have to do it again, but not yet because I need to get my shops down. Shops are very important. You need to go in the middle here, dead center like that. So my shops need to go, nope, not that way, they need to go this way, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do shops from one end to the other, believe it or not. I need 3, yeah. Would it be easier to put the shops in first? Probably would. Yeah, if not, I'm going to have to put these bloody trees down one by one. Okay, let's start mixing these shops up. What number are you? 15. 13's behind my head. Let me have a look. Is this 13? It is 13. This is a big ass job now. This is a big ass job. Yeah, we'll do shops first. It's going to be easier. Is it going to be easier though? Actually, yeah, it would be easier. Probably easier to put the shops down first, and then do the trees after. Oops. I need the weird and wonderful to be here at number 13, so we'll grab you. Where's my quest giver? Where's the quest giver? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've lost the quest giver. Where could that be? Oh my god, it's over there. Jesus. Am I heading the right way? Yeah. I've got to go run and get it. And what did he say, gamer? He's a bully. He's a slave owner, him. He's a slave horse. Okay, so we need the weird stuff here. We also need... Where's the shop? Where we trade in our goods here. So we need all three of you together. You three are the important ones. And then... we can start putting these down. Actually, cheese factory's next. We'll do a couple of these. We'll do 3. And then we can do shops. I don't know why I put this down. I never use that wheat thing, you know. We can put you down just for storage. You do not have skill issue. You're not supposed to be the same as each other. And anyway, that game is based on luck. You can have all the skill in the world with that game. You just need to jump wrong and you're naffed. You have no skill issue. Damn, we didn't get many bloody shops down, did we? Give me this fish shop again. Oops, that's wrong. Right, let's see where this finishes. Stick you in the corner. 1, 2, 1. Nice, it actually fits in perfectly. So that's great. Now we just need to stick the trees down. We need to do exactly the same on the other side as well. For quickness, I am going to put my usual trees down. I was thinking of putting the decoration trees down, but I cannot be asked to do those one by one. So we're just going to do this instead, because it's quicker. That didn't even boost my storage up that much, to be honest. I was hoping it would boost it to 40,000. It was nowhere near. It nearly took each and every shop to get from top to bottom. I thought I could have got a couple of shops in, but no. By the way, I didn't get to watch Star Wars last night. The Athletics was on. And whenever Athletics is on, I have to watch it. So I didn't watch it last night. I shall try to do it tonight though. Get some Star Wars in. Now, next is this one. Yeah, I think we need to do... We need to do a brick wall at the back of this. God, I wish I could do this with the tractor, but unfortunately I can't. Also wanted to ask Nathan how he got on with Speedstorm. I think Nathan bought the game yesterday. I'll speak to him later. Does he? How far away is he from it, Gamer Monkey? How many more crowns has he got to get before he gets it? By the way, these chives are really good for diamonds. I think we worked it out once, and they were the best for diamonds in crops. Like, you got more for your time than any of the other crops when you worked it out mathematically. I forget which pack they're in, but they are pink, so I imagine they came with like the Japanese pack or the pagoda pack. I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't. No. Maybe it was the Roman villa. It might have been the Roman villa they came with. So what house was that? Yeah, I think it was the Roman villa. Yeah. 50 more crowns. He could do that, can't he, Gamer, in a day? It took you 22 hours to do 45 crowns. He could do it in a day if he wanted. I don't know why, but I got bagpipes on my back today. I was feeling very Scottish when I changed my costume earlier. I need to do all of this on the other side of the farm as well, just to matchy. Oh my god, there's so much more to do. I have to do the wall at the back, I have to do the lights in between the trees. This will take about 20 minutes, I imagine. I saw another farming game today on Twitter, and it's currently people are paying money to see it get made. And so they're dropping off these little videos, and it looks really good. I have a feeling though it's going to be just for Steam. Yeah, I saw that, Karen. Must be skill issues, Gamer. The TV show The Crown, Karen, is that the one? I love that TV show. It's so good. I've seen season 1, 2 and 3, and I loved all of it. Season 1 was great. I love season 1. Is he on, Gamer? I thought you said he was asleep. Yeah, some things are never very nice when it's microwave, to be honest, Karen. Do you know what though? Today I had spaghetti bolognese microwave and I loved it. I had good crusty bread as well, and I did some cheese with it too. It was really nice. Have you? I guess for microwave food you're paying for the quickness, aren't you? The quickness of it all is worth sometimes the price paid. Okay, so let's do this brick wall quickly. I've still got pizza left over from yesterday. I might just take it to work tomorrow for dinner. Yeah. He does it to me, gamer. He tries to kill me all the time. And succeeds, usually. He's a murderer of beans, is what he is. He's a destroyer of dreams and choices. I don't mind Indian restaurants. I can only eat kormas and tikka masalas though. I don't like spicy food. So I have to go for the mild options. But I don't remember the last time I've been to an Indian as well, Karen. It's been years. Probably 3 years ago with my ex. It was the last time I went for an Indian. I do. Yeah, I've actually got two. I've actually got two Indian restaurants within 4 minutes of walking. Very close. I've got one end just over here, and then I've got another at the other end of the street. I also have a Domino's just around the corner. I have a fish and chip shop like 2 minutes away, and they're all good as well because I've tried them. They're all really nice. People here expect quality, and they don't mind paying for it, so it's a little bit on the expensive side for me, but if it's good and non-greasy, I don't mind. I don't mind paying it then. Deb, have you got any Indians close to you? Indian takeaway shops? Do you have Indian restaurants, Karen, in your country? Is it a thing over there, like it is here? Is it popular? No. Damn. Deb's on it as well. Do ya? Chinese Indonesian? Oh, I don't have them near me. I mean, I've got a Chinese near me, but I'm not a Chinese Indonesian. Yeah, and it's the same for us as well. I think when, you know, because Britain, talking about the Crown, when Britain gave India its country back, we also said, come over and make a living in the UK. And so a lot of Indian people migrated to the UK, you know, back in the 40s or whatever, in the 50s, whenever we gave India back. And then, you know, they opened their own restaurants and newsagents and stuff. So we, we have a lot over here now. Right. So you get a lot of Indonesian people there, do ya? Yeah, we don't really get many Indonesian people here. Okay, this is nearly done. We have a great Italian restaurant as well. I've had every single thing on the menu, and it's also nice and expensive, but nice. Do they? Yeah, I think we get the same here too. It really just depends. But I love fish and chips. And mushy peas. Making me hungry now. Hey librarian, happy Sunday. How's it going, librarian? What you been up to? Was the pizza good? Did you have it? Did you eat the pizza? Okay, so this shop's done. Didn't take long. God, look at everything that needs farming. Oh, I love pizza, Karen. It's such an easy food. Bread with lots of different things on them. Stick it in the oven. I love pizza. So much. Okay, back to shops again for round 2. Hey, Nafe's back again. We just talked about takeaways, Nathan. And where we live, like, do we have any near us? Okay, so I think 5 cheese shops are enough. We need more fish shops as well, because that's going to need a boost. You don't have to have tomato sauce, Karen. In the UK, Domino's put a barbecue sauce on instead. That's just as nice. I've moved away from the barbecue and gone back to tomato sauce though. Are you on Farm Together, are you, librarian? And you get a nice mohawk fuchsia. I don't have a mohawk. How come the girls can get mohawks and the guys can't? What's that all about? Knife surrounded by takeaways as well. I wonder how many takeaways popped up since COVID. Because that's how we lived, wasn't it, really? Yeah, I do too. The barbecue chicken with ham, and I love mushrooms. The older I get, the more I just love mushrooms. They do really good barbecue pizzas. Lovely. I'm going to do another fish shop because I need to boost it. And we'll do a veggie shop. Really? Yeah, I'm not a fan of sushi. My brother loves it. Not me. Not a fan of sushi at all, really. It's just something about raw food, raw fish that I don't... It doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, it's really popular over here, sushi. I just never have wanted to eat it. Oh, I love mushrooms, Deb. I remember being a child and being scared of mushrooms. You know the underneath of them, the little black things? Used to petrify me as a child for some stupid reason. But I love them more and more the older I get. Oh, I'm sure it tastes amazing, Karen. It's just... I used to work in a factory and I was the QA, and so I would test meat and raw samples, and things grow. A lot of things grow in like raw... When you're not cooking it to kill off bacteria and stuff, that's the thing that just puts me off. I can't do it. My brother eats it though, like it's going out of fashion. But it's not for me. Not for me, unfortunately. So, and it can be expensive as well, right? Is that facing the right way? It is. I better feed my farm hands in a minute. Really? I thought the whole point of sushi was it being raw though. 1, 2, yeah. I thought the whole point of it was being raw. Is it, Nath? Yeah, I was saying ours is a little pricey too, but you do pay for what you get. As long as it's not greasy, I'm cool. I'll pay whatever, just don't have it greasy. And so, yeah, it's a little bit pricey here as well. I like that song, Sledgehammer. You mean, oh, what was his name? Really? What, like £8 for some boiled rice? That's a little expensive, if that's correct. I can't think of the guy's name who sung Sledgehammer. Was it Billy someone? I love these trees. Okay, my storage did not get any better, which means I'm going to have to start looking at my my warehouse. Wow, 50 pack. That's the one, Deb, Peter Gabriel, yeah. I like the video for that song as well. Sorry guys, we're talking about like a 1988 song. We're talking about a song that's 30 years old at least. Okay, now. Really? I thought that video that he did for that was lots of plasticine and stop animation and stuff. Isn't that the video you're talking about? Ah. Got ya. Well, guess who I saw, Deb and Nath. This is more for you because you're Brits and the others might not know this celebrity. So I was in Costa earlier. I was grabbing a cup of coffee. Costa's literally 5 minutes down the road, and we have a celebrity that lives in Burnham, where I live, just outside Slough. And it was Will Mellor. Do you know Will Mellor? From Pint of Lager and a Packet of Crisps. Will Mellor. He was in there, getting himself a coffee. Yeah. Everyone knows him round here. My friend lives near him as well. Yeah. Well, he lives here. He lives in my village, just outside Slough. He's lived here for years and years and years. And my friend's mum and dad's house is literally opposite where he lives. He's lovely. And he's so polite as well. He talks to everyone. If you ever see him and you talk to him, he'll just talk to you. All this farm, I have everything is ready to be collected, and I've never collected a thing since starting this farm. I'm gonna run out of money soon. Really? You've got Pam Ayres? Deb, I think me and you are the only two people that are gonna know who Pam Ayres is in the whole stream. Nathan, I'm not sure, would know who Pam Ayres is, right, Nath? Pam Ayres ring a bell to you, Nath? No, surely not. Yeah, you don't hear much from her now, though, right, do you? All the poems have dried up now. My name is Pam Ayres. Where is she from? Is she, like, is she from, what's that place called? Is she from Devon or Cornwall or something? Really, Karen? Karen's on first class. Karen's on first class jet set. And is she from Somerset, Beth? She sounds like she's from Somerset. Did you talk to him, Karen? Did you get a picture? But she had an accent like she was from Somerset though, or Devon or Cornwall. She sounded very country. Did Pam Ayres. My name is Pam Ayres. She talked like that. Was he a big one, Karen? Stamford Way. Where's Stamford Way? Oh no. Someone's going to get in trouble confused. Are they allowed to do that? Is it like a watch party? Oh. Well, I don't have tic-tac. I don't have tic-tac, so I don't understand it. Oh, I love Annika Rice as well. Damn, Deb, you've got everyone living near you. Yeah, she definitely sounds country, Nath. Who else did you say lived near you? Deb? Let me just have a look what Deb said. So you said Gary Barlow. I saw Gary Barlow once on TV, and we could take a look inside his house. He has a beautiful, massive mansion, that man. Ah, are you allowed to do that though? Confused. Are you allowed to play a game and stream a very popular film at the movies? Isn't that copyright? That's naughty, that is. Yeah, I saw Gary Barlow's house. The drummer from Status Quo, one of them's dead now, aren't they? One of those Status Quo guys died. Oh, that's naughty, confused. Have ya? Do you know what was in the package when you delivered it to her, Nath? Confused is eating popcorn. Oh my god, confused. They're gonna arrest you. Okay, everyone's living in Oxford. Well, let me tell you who lives near me. So in Windsor, we have Elton John. You guys know who Elton John is. He has a home in Windsor, which is, what, 6 miles from me. We have Natalie Imbruglia, the pop star and the actress from Neighbours. She lives in Windsor too. Jeremy Kyle lives in Windsor. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and Windsor. No, confused. You're just as much to blame. If I went shoplifting, if I went and stole a load of goods from a shop and you bought them off me, you are going to be in trouble more than me. It's exactly the same with piracy. It's illegal. Confused, I'm not bailing you out. If you get caught, you're staying in prison. We'll do a GoFundMe. We'll do a GoFund Confused page. Get Confused out. She didn't mean it. It wasn't her fault. It was Barbie, for God's sake. How could she refuse? She didn't know. Okay, this is nearly done. So this is the second load of shops down. I swear I need hundreds more of these to get back up to 40k. Didn't even make a dent in my storage capacity, really. Oh. I have a lot of gold nuggets, though. I'm going to trade all that in for cheese. I promise you, Deb. That's what I'm going to do. I'm trading it all in for cheese. I'm going to get my warehouse off the ground. This always looks great at night when you stick these lights on. These are the best lights in the game, in my opinion. They're so bright. They're more brighter than the coloured ones. Than the coloured lights. Have you got any gold, Deb? Any gold nuggets? You can trade. That's a lot of milk. I have 5,000 milk right now. And 20 cheese. Why don't you just go buy some? Just go buy some milk. Or cheese. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go buy 372 cheeses. Just in case that warehouse becomes a douchebag. Starts requesting cheese. Like a cheese addict. Okay, I think after this I'm going to start collecting and start getting rid of fish, because I am nearly hitting my limit on fish. Eggs, I'm hitting 9,000, 11,000 flowers. but the fish is a little bit OTT. Need to get rid of some. So Nath, what are you playing, by the way? And also Nath, how are you getting on with Speedstorm? Have you given it a go yet? I can now eat that fruit. What is that fruit, by the way, guys? The one with all the seeds in the middle. Is that a melon? No. Do you like it? Or are you just saying that? I was on it again today, just doing my dailies. Is it a papaya, is it? It looks very nice. I could now eat a slice. Nice. So this is the shop's done now. Let me look at it. Look at that, look. Beautiful. Now we've added some red squares down the side. Is he? Well, ask your boy who his favourite character is in the game. Has he got a favourite? Yeah, we'll be playing Fresh Start on Tuesday. Exile's done three sections of it so far. I've not even turned it on, so I don't know what it's like. I've seen the video though. Looks really good. Okay, we need to get rid of fish. Is that you've got Mickey and Donald? Yeah, they're your first two, and I think your third one is Goofy. Did you get to choose a driver, Nath? Remind me, did you get to choose a driver on that game? I forget. I did. I got to choose a driver, and I chose Elizabeth Swan. Have a look, Karen, see what you reckon. Is it? So what, so you get a small section to start off with and then it gets bigger. Yeah, I was looking at the video, I heard there was whales in a lake, that you had to clean the lake up in order to get the whales to move, and so it's more to do with the environment. But Exiled is singing its praises. She reckons it's relaxing. Because like I said, when we played that other one that I placed like home, it was very busy. There was enemies, there was farming, there was animals to feed, there was all this crazy stuff going on. Fresh Start looks a bit more streamlined and a little less chaotic, to be honest. That's what I want. You know me, I like an easy game that's chilled. Yeah, so you water trees and plants, you clear out rubbish, and you recycle, just like you do in the other game, but this time that's it, right? Oh, and then you build, you collect bits and pieces to build a train and stuff to get to the next level. Is that right, Exile? You collect parts, don't you? So you still got your little storage boxes at the bottom, but it's not filled with so many things. That's what I want. Right. And the skills would be what? You collect stuff quicker, or you can destroy things quicker, or... I mean, what are the skills? Are there that many? Are there a lot of skills in that game? So I just need to get these fish down a little bit before I move on. Too much fish. Well, you should be able to pick a character, Nath, from the list of characters. I think whichever pack you brought, each of them, at least one character was pickable. So I think you're doing the right thing first, though, is starting off with Mickey, completing Mickey, try and complete all of his quests, and then move on to Donald, because you can then get 2 stars instead of 1. And that means you get introduced then to your special skill when you're level 2, star 2. It's a good game though. I love it. Yeah, first 3 chapters. That'll do. I want number 13. We'll feed you. And we'll go to you. Jesus. Yeah, because don't forget, Nath, Deb couldn't get No Place Like Home, but she can get Fresh Start. So, it looks a cool game, right? And it's cheap. I don't know if it's in sale for you. I pay monthly for PlayStation, so I get it a bit cheaper. But I think I paid like £14 for mine. God, this is so quicker on PC to do this. 13 quid. I'm going to give it a go on Tuesday, so I'll stick that on the schedule. Hopefully it's good. Give me all of them. Bargain. Exactly. And it's always good to know that, you know, even if it's not a great game, you didn't lose out too much money. I really don't like these separators. Yeah. I don't know why it was only released on PlayStation 5. It's silly. Exiles, do you still have a house that you can decorate in Fresh Start? Like you could in No Place Like Home, or is there no house? I imagine there is a house, right? Because you have to sleep, surely. Really? So wait, do you not have to go back home before 12 o'clock at night or start losing energy? That's not a thing then, no? Because that's what they did in No Place Like Home. They would force me to go back home. Oh, okay, good. Are there any enemies that you've come across that can kill you? I really should be doing my flowers. Okay, then yeah, this is definitely much more chilled. I don't know whether to put a path here or not, actually. Maybe I should put a path here. I don't know. Let's make some money. Let's make some dosh. And do you still suck out the water from the rivers? Is there still like a sucking action to that game? Okay. That's good. Easy. So watering is all you need to do. And obviously picking up rubbish. That was released recently as well, right? It's a very new game. Let's go this way. I can't tell you how long it took me to do the outside of this farm. It took so long. So bloody long. I couldn't imagine playing this game like this for 2 hours. Deb and Nath, have you managed to finish your event on Farm Together? You got everything now? Ah, okay. Look how pretty these are when you mix them. What is the next event? Who knows? Is it the yew tree? Karen, do you know what the next event is? It's that sort of time. No, yew tree's November. Actually, it's not yew tree. I have no idea what the next event is, to be honest. To be honest with you. I don't think it is, Deb. I think the yew tree's in November, you know. I think it's after bonfire night. Unfortunately. I think it's close to December. I think it's the one before the December event. But you've got a load now that you haven't done, right? Right, Deb? You haven't done you haven't done the Christmas one yet. Have you done the Halloween one or the bonfire night one yet? I don't know. I'll have to ask Karen when she's back. She'll know the answers. But you're right. Yeah, the yew tree comes with the stones. You did Halloween, did ya? I don't know why, but Halloween are always my favourite events on any game. I'm looking forward to Dreamlight Valley Halloween event. I'm starting to get wigs for the witches. What do you call them? I put a spell on you, witches. Farmiversary. That's the one with a lot of indoor stuff, right? Like cakes and things. There's like a cake that you can get. I forget what else is on that event. Farmiversary. So no yew tree just yet, Deb. You're gonna have to wait for that. But yeah, regarding Dreamlight Valley, I've always struggled to fill the Forgotten Lands because there's not many items that you can put there that looks like it belongs. But this new event with the introduction of Belle and Beast, they're introducing some spooky stuff, so I like it. I have the event. I've bought the event on DLV. You don't have to pay for the event, Deb. You can do it for free. You just won't get all of the prizes. Oh yeah, the crown. Yeah, you get this crown. This crown is so cool. I always wear this crown. Well, mostly. It's my go-to headpiece. But yeah, Deb, I've unlocked the event, so I'm going to be getting everything from the event. But I'm also looking at Ursula and getting her legs because she's a pain in the ass to get when you need her. Although I love the look of her, I don't really want her walking around as a bloody female on legs. But I might get that if I can get 4,000 moonstones with my pictures. You know, when you upload your dream snap pictures, if I can make it from that, I'll do it for sure. But I'm not paying for it. I don't know, Karen. How much is it? Because we've all said our prices. So we said like $14, $15, £15. Do you think it's expensive? And I don't know how many levels there are either. No. Yeah, there's some new stuff coming out that looks spooky, and that would go perfectly in the Forgotten Lands. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking for. I started to put my Beauty and the Beast castle down today, and I'm starting to decorate that. I've put it in the frozen plains Beauty and the Beast castle. It looked good there. Really, so 15% off, $16.99, so it was about £20 then. $19, $20. What do you think to the video, Karen? Does it look alright? I think it looks okay. It looks like No Place Like Home. Looks. Doesn't it? My farm is chock-a-block full of stuff now. I've not wasted much space at all like usual. Yeah, that's long. Power wash. You're not going to get that game done in 10 hours, are you? Well, why don't you leave it, Karen? Wait until Tuesday when I stream it, and then you can make your mind up. Innit? Let me be your answer. Then you can see for yourself what it looks like, and if you think you'd like it. Yeah. It's only 2 days away. I'm not streaming tomorrow, as you well know. Did ya? Oh, Deb. Deb, you're catching up with me now. Skate park and fire station is what me and Karen are on. So you've moved your butt. You've caught up. That skater park is huge. I don't know what's worse though, the skater park or the fire station. Because you look at the fire station, you think, ah, it's alright, I mean, it's big. And then you look at the back, and then you've got this bloody 10-storey tower that also needs cleaning. Have you done both, but on your own, Karen? Did you manage to add Lovatic as a friend on the Switch, Karen? Yeah, the tower is just huge. If it's like graffiti and it's really hard to get off, it's not going to be fun. If it comes off quite easily, then it would be okay. You'll have to sort something out. It is better to play with someone else, isn't it? I've seen that with Nathan. Thank God for Nathan. And the golf course is crazy as well. Looks really hard. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Well, I'm undecided when I stream Power Wash what we should clean. I am thinking the skate park, to be honest, Deb. I think I might join you on that. Is she? I might leave the fire station till after the skate park's done. You stopped in the middle of the fire helicopter? What the hell is a fire helicopter? You telling me you're cleaning a helicopter that's on fire? Is that what that game has got us doing now? I do love that game though. I really do. I can't help it. It's just the cleaning, the satisfaction of seeing mud come off. It's so satisfying for me. Wait, there's a helicopter on the fire brigade? I never saw a helicopter. Oh, you mean afterwards. Okay, so after you've cleaned the fire station, it then gives you a fire truck, and then there's a helicopter. This game is a sign of things to come. There's going to be much bigger, crazier levels. I'm interested to know actually how many levels there are, because it doesn't really tell you like you've done 50% of the levels. It tells you in the DLC stuff, but it doesn't tell you in the actual game. I would like to know where I am regarding the cleaning. Was there? So a lot of little small ones. And again, the small ones are not that bad as long as you don't get rust buckets, because it's the rust that's the worst. I heard there was my friend is on a train station, so a tube station, a whole bloody tube station that you have to clean as well. So I know that's coming up. Bloody tube station of all things. Do you know what? I've not even made 300 million yet. I've made about 10 million today on this farm. These tables need levelling up really. My other farm would have made loads of money by now. I don't have a bonus neither. Should have gone on Deb's farm. Got myself a bonus. We're making some gold nuggets back though. I literally just traded all mine in and I'm back to 17 again. Some of those levels on Power Wash Simulator, you can actually invite, isn't it up to 6 people? Which sounds crazy, to get 6 people all clean at the same time. You blitz through jobs if you could get up to 6 people. But some of the jobs are just 1 to 2. That house that myself and Nathan cleaned, that was a 1 to 2. But that could have done with a 3rd, really. That could have done with a 3rd. I could have done with a 3rd. Really? Why would you want to re-clean it though? What's the point? What's the point in re-cleaning something? The money? Do you get money? No, I don't want you. Trophies. I don't know if I want trophies from that game, to be honest. These are all trees down. No, these are flowers. What am I talking about? Yeah, that game, I am a trophy hunter. I love a good trophy, but I am not going after the trophies in that game. No way. There was a trophy that we had to do where we had to shoot a football up a slide on that kids' play park that we all did. And I tried it for like 10 minutes and got nowhere near. Like I said, nah, no, I'm not doing this. This is stupid. Hey, congratulations. She's nice, Mirabelle. She just walks around with butterflies around her constantly. I've got her down as my farmer. She's one of my farmers. She's a gardener. That's the profession I chose for her. She's my little gardener. Wally's my gardener too, and a couple of others are my gardeners as well. Yeah? So there's a camper van as well, is there? But don't forget, I was cleaning with the wrong handle on, so maybe I was just making it harder for myself. There are a couple of levels that I had to use the metal cleaner though, because it was just too hard. Even for my little handgun. Hey, we hit 300 million. I wish they made that game cross-compatible. We literally could have all been on each other's, like, helping each other out. I'm going to petition Square Enix to make sure number 2 is cross-compatible. They reckon it's out at Christmas, by the way. I think that's what Exile said. Power Wash 2 is going to be out at Christmas. I can't see it being on the PlayStation by then. It's probably going to be on Steam. Maybe even Switch. I doubt if it's going to be ready for me. Oh, was it House Flipper 2? Oh yeah, you're right. That was Christmas, wasn't it? Well, that will be on console for sure. I thought there was a Power Wash 2 in the works. Is that not a thing? Maybe I'm lying. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Oh. Yeah, I made that up then. I must be getting confused with House Flipper. Really? What, on Power Wash? That would be so cool. Is it on Power Wash, Karen? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my god, do you know what they're going to bring on? Can you imagine the things that we're going to have to clean? Obviously the DeLorean, right? Nafe is one of them. Yeah, the DeLorean will be one. I imagine the clock tower would be one. I can just picture it. The clock tower would be one. I bet you the crazy scientist's lab is probably got it. Well, not his lab, but his work area will probably be one, because that was always a little bit dishevelled and crazy and full of crap. Anyone else got any thoughts on what we'd be cleaning on a Back to the Future? Because there will be 5 or 6, whether they're big or small. There'll be 5 or 6 of them. Maybe the diner? Maybe his mum and dad's house? Yeah, maybe the train from 3. Could be a lot of things. When's the release date on that, Karen? Do you know? Because I still haven't finished Tomb Raider yet. I've still got Lara Croft's assault course to start, never mind finish. Have they? I forget when they usually release DLC for that game. Is it like once a month or something? How long have we even been playing that game now? It's not been a year yet, right? We got that. God, was it the beginning of this year or the end of last year? Don't even remember. When are you ready? 2 days, okay. Poppies. Nice. That's 2 quests we've done today. I need to go look at my warehouse just to see what it wants. I've got more than enough diamonds, so we should be fine. I can't believe they're doing a Back to the Future. How cool. What, the films? They are good films, aren't they? Do you know if they're on Disney? I'd like to watch the first one at least. I've not seen them on Disney. You'd think they would be on Disney though, I mean... Maybe they're not. I bet they're on Amazon. Amazon Prime. Yeah. You'd have to pay for them though on Prime. I don't think they'd be free. Oh, I've run out of petrol. I have farmed hard today. For the first time in ages. Well, I've never farmed on this farm before. Never. I've just been building so much. Look at all this orange down there. Is it? How much is it, Karen, for the first film? I'm gonna guess $4 for you. Really? Oh, I know I shouldn't have got rid of Prime. That was costing me £8 a month though. And I was watching Disney more than Prime, so I just got rid of it. Look how pretty these are when they grow. It's lovely to see a pink field full of chive. It's crazy. I don't know why you get them so cheap when I have to pay £8 a bloody month. It's so expensive. How come you get it cheaper? It's not fair, Karen. It's just not fair. That's what I'm saying, Deb. In the UK, we get charged loads more than what they do in Europe. Karen's correct. It's $3 for her or something. Yeah, you get Amazon. Your government has definitely worked out a better deal for its residents than the UK government. Because it would be your government that sorted out those prices. We are being ripped off, Deb. That's why I got rid of it. I mean, I used to love watching Amazon Prime. But I found myself going through Amazon to pay for another subscription for somewhere else. So I was not only paying to... I was basically using Amazon as like a transport to get to a second one that I actually did want to watch. Like, I don't know, what were they called? There's a Paramount, you know, all of those. So it was just a waste of money. So no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just going to get Disney. Give me Disney and Pixar and stuff and be done with it. So that's what I did. I'm sure it would be, Karen, because Amazon Prime, they're a greedy company, to be honest. They've got customers, you know, relying on them and stuff, and your government would have pulled together and go, no, we're not paying that prices, Amazon. If you want our business, you'll drop your prices and we'll hear nothing more about it. I bet ya. Karen, your government's way better than ours. I'm bunging you in there with Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark. Like, your governments always look after their citizens. It's only when you compare it to the rest of the world that you're lucky. You're very lucky you've got the government you've got. They do charge a lot in tax though. And they charge a lot for alcohol too. They tax the hell out of alcohol and cigarettes and stuff. What's he say about it, Deb? What's Jeremy Clarkson saying about it all? Yeah, I think like in Denmark, for instance, when I went to visit my friend, he was like they pay 50% tax. So they pay a lot of tax over in Denmark. Even when you work, they tax you 50%. Half of your wage gone. But if you ever lost your job, you would get like £1,000 a month, £1,000 worth of euros a month for free just for looking for a job. They've probably got better healthcare. They always do polls that say that they're more happier. Like, I don't know. It all seems to be much nicer up in that corner over there. Who, Amazon are trying to get a foothold in the market? Amazon trying to get a foothold in the market? You mean in your market, in where you live? Because they seem to be in everyone else's footholds. No problem. So you think once they've got a foothold, they'll bump those prices up, do you? Because wasn't it Netherlands, Sweden, Finland and Denmark and all of those countries, weren't they the ones as well that stopped loot boxes from happening in games? Because it was basically a form of gambling. Didn't they do that? Did they stop loot boxes where children could just buy loot boxes and hope that they got something out of it, but the loot boxes never obviously told you what was in them? Didn't they try and get all that banned as well? Maybe you should, I don't think you can, I was going to say maybe you should lock yourself into a 10-year deal at £3 a month so they can't change it on you, but you can't do that, can you? It's not like electricity where you can lock yourself into a contract for long periods without them putting the price up. But £8 they charge us, don't they, Deb? Robbing bastards. Yeah, I think that's all to do with it, Karen. So all of those countries all did the same thing, where it's like, no, we don't want our residents and our citizens to be gambling. It's not good, and it is a form of gambling because you're paying for something that you have no control over. You don't know what's in the boxes, and you could get crap, right? So it was a form of gambling, and and rightly so, your government's decided, no, you're not doing that. It's greed. It's very greedy what you're doing. And you know, and you would find these kids going in their mother's purses and stuff and using their bank cards, and their mum and dad's getting £1,000 bills over loot boxes. No, we don't pay for channel points. Yeah, I don't understand all that, the channel points part. It's very odd. Very odd indeed. So Karen, who won Formula 1 today, by the way? Or yesterday, whichever day it was. How pretty these daisies are. Did he? Is he Spanish? Portuguese? Brazilian? Italian? Sounds Spanish. Ah, okay. How did I miss these? Was Lewis Hamilton racing? Look at these pink flamingos. Oh really? Oh dear. His teammate crashed, did he? So who was second? Your boy. Was he second? Daisies. All we're waiting on now is the watermelon. That's a day though. We've got to wait a whole day for that. Ain't gonna be ready. Oh, he had a really bad ride then. 5th. Oh dear. I wonder what he says about it. I wonder what his excuse or reason was behind that. Not very good, is it? Look how pretty those blue flax flowers are. Really should mix them with a red one. Was it? Where was the race held, Karen? What country were we in? Oh, Singapore. Okay. Let me look at these flowers real quick. God, they're so blue, aren't they? The flax flowers. Hey, thanks for the follow, Overclocks. Much appreciated. How? What? Oh, did I not finish them? How did I miss these? Oh, I ran out of petrol. That's right. Oh dear. Oh, you don't want to talk any more about that then? You're going to be spoiling it. We're basically backseat gaming. Your poor husband. Tell him that we're all very sorry. By the way, Overclock, say hi sometime. We're all nice people here. We don't bite. I never farm these. I blame Deb. It's all Deb's fault. We mustn't talk no more about Formula 1. It's the secret. Okay, I've got every tree down on this farm now. There's going to be no more trees being put down unless they're for decoration purposes, like these. Well, the farm is looking great, I think. Look at those shops. Yeah, there's nothing else that needs to be put down around the outside anymore. I think we're all good. I think next, again, is another 4 more farm hands in the corners. Again. So that'll be the 3rd set of 4. That'll leave me with 3 more. And then I think we should start doing more plots. More veg and stuff, vegetable plots. Or no, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do another another frame, and then we might just start to do lines all down the middle. I don't know. We need to start thinking about as well where we're going to start putting our event items, because they're all weird numbers, as you know. All weird ass numbers that they give you in this game. I don't know why they do that. It's so frustrating. Is it a new day? Is it autumn or is that finished? I'm confused. What's that doing? What's my timer doing, guys? Oh, it is moving. Is it moving? I don't know. It is moving, right? Yeah. It's autumn. It's officially autumn. It feels autumn today in the UK. I don't know about you two, Deb and Nath, where you are, but here it's very windy and it did rain earlier too. I think autumn is in the air. I think autumn is finally here. Yeah. Grey, miserable today. Not cold, because I've got my fan on. It's quite muggy. But yeah, I think the heat is gone, thank God, and it's not coming back until next year now. I hope. I'm done with summer. Did ya have any thunder, Deb? I never saw any yellow warnings in my area. They were doing yellow warnings last week though, I remember. With lots of thunderstorms, because we had so much heat and mugginess last week, didn't we? But I never got a thunderstorm. Look at my little train station. What level are you? You would think with the thousands and thousands of these trees that I use, they'd be better leveled up. But they ain't. They're not leveled up enough. I love these trees. They give me Italy vibes. Was she wrong? I try not to say her name because it may set off everybody's at home. So I try not to say that word. Otherwise you'll all be saying, stop it. Don't say her name. She now won't shut up. I wish these trees were more thicker. They're too patchy for me. I can't put any candles in these trees because they're too bloody patchy. Yeah, you have to be careful, don't you, when you're saying her name. Yeah, she only hears it when she wants to. I don't have oh, I nearly said it. I don't have her in my house at all. I never have, and probably never will. So I don't use her, but I know a lot of people do. So we just have to be careful when saying her name. We use her at work. At work, there's a radio in the kitchen that we use, and we just talk through that. 4. No, I've never used her before. So what does she do? Like, I know at work, this is all I know. So I know at work, I tell her to skip a song if I don't want it on, but that's it. That's all I know. I don't know what else she does. I know you can ask her questions about life, right? She'll give you an answer. Do ya? So do you actually, is it one where you clap your hands? Or is it one where you have to talk? You've all got smart lighting. Oh my. Yeah. I've got that with my light. So the one behind me, I think you can set it to do certain sort of colours and that, but I use the remote. I've not downloaded the app or anything for it because, to be honest, I don't know how. How the hell can an app read what that is if it's not connected? I don't get it. Does she? Yeah, I'm old-fashioned. I just use my hands. I use my hands. Ah, look at these beautiful fish. What level are you now? 138. Nice level. We can get a new quest for next time. We can get some more cheese. 31 more cheese. Ah, Lone Wolf, you're just missing me. Lone Wolf has come in with 10 seconds left of the stream. Can you believe it? It is literally 1:59:59 and Wolf comes in with all the colour and happiness and joy, knowing full well that I leave in literally seconds. Ah, at least you made it though, eh? You got 10 seconds in there at least. You must be exhausted. You must be exhausted, Lone Wolf. They've been running you rampant. Imagine having to deal with the public from 7 o'clock this morning. Ugh. Face to face. Yeah, it's 2 hours, Deb, yeah. Ugh, 11 hours. 11 bloody hours. Well, let me get rid of all this and see how it goes. I do have a lot of flowers that need to go. I work with the public, but I work with the public more over the phone. It must be totally different when you're face to face, because the public are douchebags. The public are rude, conceited, they think the world revolves around them, they think they're always right, they are greedy. Like, the public are horrible, and for those that don't work in the public sector, you're lucky. Yeah, poor lone wolf has to deal with us face to face every day of the bloody week. I've done it and I hated it. Phone to phone is way easier. Phone to phone is way easier than dealing with public. Because everyone just feels so entitled nowadays. Do you know what I mean? Lone wolf. Do you get a lot of customers that just feel so self-entitled that the world is owed to them? Nath, you too. You need medals, both of you. I don't know where these people are getting these self-entitlements from. It's like they were brought up and never said no. Never told no, you can't have that. And now they've grown up into these horrible human beings that are just brats. I actually, I forgot to tell you guys, but so I've been promoted at work. So I'm now moving up a bit higher. So I'm moving away from the phones now and running my own team and going into a different section of the office with a load more new people and new skills and more money, thank God. Same hours, so I'm going to get away from the phones though, so that's a good thing. Yeah, they're just rude, Wolf. Thanks, Nath. I'm in the private industry, so I'm in an office that deals with, oh, how can I put it? Cars and stuff, you know. Cars and vehicles. Yeah. It's a really good company to work for too. You would never heard of it because there's only one of it. And they treat you really well. And they take you out for days out and take you on boats and go shooting. And they always have parties. And every Friday, after the phone lines close at 3, they open the bar. There's a bar there and all the alcohol and stuff is free. You can just help yourself. They're a really good company to work for. I've been there now since 2000. I got there just before COVID hit. I don't know if you remember, but COVID hit, well, it got really serious in March of 2020. Yeah, there's a bar there. I just got it in March of 2020. No, I started work in February of 2020, and then in March, COVID kicked in, and they had the opportunity there and then to get rid of me, and they never did. So we had a month off work, and then we all went back, and we never left after that. Yeah, sorry, 2020. 2020 is what I meant. Because I remember I just moved in with my partner at the time as well. In 2019, December. I'd moved all the way down here. Didn't know anybody. I don't drink Lone Wolf, so it's wasted on me. I just grab, like, what do I even drink? I don't know, a Lilt or a Diet Coke or something. So yeah, they're a really nice company to work for, and I literally sit next to, or he has his own office, but I sit right opposite the director of the company. He's a great guy as well. So I really got lucky. But yeah, I've been promoted. They asked me if I'd take the job, so there was no one else they wanted to give it to but me. And I said to them, this is what I said to them, I'm going to tell you on Monday, so tomorrow. I said I'll give you my answer on Monday. And they were like, no, we want the answer now. And I said, no, I'm going to go and I'm going to think about it, and then I'll give you my answer on Monday. I said, okay. I'm thinking, don't you tell me, don't you rush me and tell me, you know, that you want an answer. You'll get it when I'm ready. That's not how this works. This is not like you holding all the cards and me having no option. I'm going to tell you if I want it on Monday. I said, okay. So, I think I've made my mind up. What do you do, Deb, then? Are you in a shop? Lone Wolf, there's always a vacancy or two, but I don't think you're very local to me, are you? No, and I've never been career driven. I've never been. This for me. I drive for this. This is this could be a career for me, but in life I've always wanted just a job that paid the rent. Do you know what I mean? I've never been career driven. I've never wanted to go higher, and any time I did go higher, I never pushed for it. It just happened. So I'm not really a career go-getter. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, I don't care. It just happens. Yeah, but now if you've got a job, but yeah, the career ladder doesn't work for everybody. But this is a job where I can still come home and play this and chat to you guys for 2 hours and not be crazy tired. It is literally a 9 to 5 job. There's never any overtime and stuff, so we each know where we stand. Yeah, yeah. If I've always got the option of going back if I regret this decision, because they don't want to lose me. Yeah, 9 to 5. There's never any overtime. They know the hours that they want, and they know the hours that I give them, and everyone does 9 to 5. No one ever does overtime there. We all head off home at 5 o'clock, and no one stays behind. Well, Nath, there is a bar there, and they top it up every week. It's only what, and on the last Friday of every month we get to go home an hour earlier. Do you, Deb? So what you do, 6 in the morning, Deb, to 1:30, or 6 in the evening till 1:30 in the morning? I like 9 to 5 because I don't have to go to bed early. I tend to go to bed at 1 o'clock in the week, in the morning, and I can still get like 6 to 7 hours sleep before work and get up, you know, at like 8 or whatever and go to work. So I like those hours. I don't want to do 6 a.m. I've done that and hated it. I used to be a team leader at the warehouse, the food warehouse, and I used to get up at like 4:30 to open up the shop and get the tills ready. Hated it. Hated the job. Hated the people. Hated getting up early. And it's really big responsibility getting to those safes and getting the money and making it sorted. And then sometimes I would stay behind late and just close the shop up and count the till. I hated that job. I never should have done it. I like responsibility, but when it comes to money, other people's money, I don't want anything to do with it. And running the store and stuff, it was just horrible. Not for me, that. Do ya? Yeah, I'm not a morning person, to be honest. Funnily enough, yesterday I was telling you guys that I woke up at 1 in the afternoon. This morning I woke up at 8 o'clock on a Sunday, on the Lord's Day. I decided to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Who does that on a Sunday? I don't know. But yeah, nothing will change as far as, you know, me streaming. Did ya? 8 o'clock I woke up, Karen. It wasn't by choice, Wolf. Oh, I don't want to get up at 6 ever again. Ah, Exile. She's like, well, I get up at 5. Oh no. I can't do those sorts of hours. And in the winter in the UK in February and January when it's miserable and cold and you're getting up at 5 in the morning, no way. No, not doing that. Ah, Deb, 4:30 she says. She calls a lay-in 6:30. No, I didn't choose to wake up at 8 AM, Wolf. Yesterday I woke up at 1 PM. Never woke up once the whole night. 1 PM, slept 11 hours. Today I woke up at 8 in the morning on a Sunday, on the Lord's Day, on Jesus' birthday, and I decided to get my ass up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Admittedly, the bells were ringing. The church was ringing this morning for ages, but it doesn't usually wake me. But that did. Maybe I should have gone to church. I like these olive trees. I like how bushy they are. Ah. So yeah, I'm going to give them my decision tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be happy. Did you, Wolf? Wait, you did 11 hours sleep in total? Or in one go? You slept? Oh, no. I got 11 hours sleep. Yeah. How many hours do you work a week, Wolf? Monday to Sunday, how many hours do you work? Because you work all weird hours and weird times, don't you? And weird days as well. Yeah, night shift and day shift. When you start mixing them up, it does get a little bit hectic. I don't think night shift, and I know some people do night shifts. I did it for 5 years. I just don't think it's healthy. And so, I know you don't have a choice, but again, I don't think it's healthy. As humans, we're not nocturnal. Do you know what I mean? We have to sleep at night and wake up and work in the day. And when you switch that around, I don't know, it does some weird stuff. I'm going to do that. I'm also going to go look at my warehouse, which is down here. Yeah, I changed when I went and did night shift. I need grapes. I don't have any grapes. I was constantly tired, lethargic, didn't eat, didn't really have any drive. Like, everything just changed when I did night shift. I used to do a little bit of like modelling back in the day, and then night shift came along and I couldn't be bothered to do anything after that. Yeah, couldn't be bothered to travel, didn't want to speak to people, the relationship, I couldn't be bothered with that. Like, night shift can affect you, and I know they pay you more money, they're supposed to pay you more money, and they did pay me more money, but it's not worth it. It really wasn't. I'd never do night shift again, never. Never. Not on your Nelly. I'm going to finish these trees, guys, and I'm off. We did 15 minutes overtime. That'll do. Do ya? Well, that's terrible. Because they would give you like a shift premium, so you would have your normal hours, and then they would give you a shift premium if you work nights, days or afternoons. And for night shift you would get like £60 a day more than you would if you worked on mornings, where you would get nothing, and afternoons would be £40, but night shift would get 60. So you should be on more because you're working unsociable hours. You should go have a look at your contract, Wolf. Because it sounds like they're swindling you out of some money. Get rid of some of these fish. I forgot to give you VIP, Nath. I should give you VIP as well, Wolf. Just in case you ever do jump on. I'll have to look for your... Let me screenshot your name, because you have to type in your name very specifically. I'll do you too, Nath. I think I've done Deb. Yeah, Deb's got it. Exile's got it. There's Nathy. Karen, you would have it, but you've got a different badge. You've got a mod badge. She's got Moderator badge. Moderator badge overtakes VIP. No. I guess what they're saying is, you know, if you leave, someone else will do it, which puts you in a situation. But what a shitty company to do that. It really is. Really. Yeah, people in the UK, we don't really tip much, do we? We're not like America. Because what we say is this. Is the UK's version of tipping. We say, well, first of all, you're supposed to offer good surfers, right? That's your job. And second of all, your boss should be paying you the tip money. Your boss should be giving you the pay rise in order for you to live and work. Because in America, you can be a waitress and that could be your career, right? In America, your career could be a waitress and you can get lots of money from it, and people do make careers from it. In the UK, it's not so much a career to be into waiting on tables and stuff. And I guess that's why the tipping is not great. Otherwise, it probably would be. Yeah. Do you, Deb? That's good. I don't. All I tip is my hairdresser, the person that cuts my hair. But then I don't go out to restaurants much, and if I get a takeaway, I just pay for it and pick it up myself. So no one's gone out their way to do anything special for me. So I just don't tip because, you know, I pick it up myself. Well, yeah, it's the companies that are not paying the waiters and waitresses in America a good wage, so they make it up with the tips. But they supposedly make good tips because it's kind of mandatory to tip over there, and it's rude if you don't. In the UK, it's an option, and you know, some people just don't tip because we expect you to bring our food out on time, and we expect you to be nice and polite and kind and know your menu backwards and forwards. Like, we expect you to do that because that's your job. I don't know in America why they feel like, you know, we thank you for the good service, I'm going to give you even more money, when that should come from your boss. If you're good at your job, you should be paid accordingly. And if you're a good waiter or waitress, your boss should be giving you more money, not the people that you are serving. Do you do tipping in Netherlands, Karen? Yeah, and that's another thing as well. If it's already in the bill that you're tipping 10%, why am I paying, and this is nothing to do with you, Wolf, but why am I paying your employers to your employees? Why am I paying your employees? You should be paying your employees that 10%. Like, why do I have to do that? They're just doing their job, right? This is in their job description. So why do I have to pay 10% to make sure that they do their job? You need to pay it. That's the bit I don't agree on. I'm not tight. I don't mind paying someone if they do a good job, but like, you have to do a good job. That is your job. Yeah, it's not accepted here. I've never tipped a taxi driver. I just pay for what what they charge, because they're paying to get me from A to B. I could leave them a 5-star, you know, review. But no. In restaurants I would tip, just because I think that people in the waiting industry are not paid enough. But it just bothers my piss that, you know, the people who own these restaurants should be doing that, really. Yeah, it is. It's a funny one, isn't it? It's just a funny one, tipping. Some people just don't blink an eye and tip. Others don't like to be forced to be tipped. You know, but they add it to your surcharge on your receipt, and yeah, it's weird. Yeah, takeaway drivers, I guess it is the situation, isn't it? Taxi drivers, are making probably more money than delivery drivers, and delivery drivers probably do live off tips because first of all they're probably under the table and not paying tax, right? I know a few people that are delivery drivers that are not paying tax and shouldn't even be working, but those that do, they're not getting great money. And if they work quick, and if you do live in a rough area and they've come out there just to do that, you know, it'd be nice to tip a delivery driver because they probably need it. But no, not a taxi. I don't tip taxis. I'll give you a 5-star review, but I'm not tipping you for getting me from A to B because that's your job. I did my part and showed up. You just need to do your part and get me there, please. In one piece, preferably. And I will put on a seatbelt for you. And I won't even talk. You don't even need to make polite conversation with me. This is going to be a very simple journey. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to put my seatbelt on. You just take me where you need to drop me off and we're all good. 5-star. Beautiful. Don't need small talk. Don't need small talk, please. Thanks. But I would tip you, Wolf. I promise. I would tip you if as long as you don't drop the food on me, I'd tip. No, I would just give them a 5-star because they're basically doing their job, Lone Wolf. They're basically doing their job. They have to. They can't pick you up in a crapped out taxi that has, you know, 3 flat wheels, speeding at 90 miles an hour. Like, they're not supposed to do that. So why would you tip them for doing what they're supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? It's a quandary for me. It's a quandary. Yeah, I don't. And I'm not a city guy. I live near a city. It's not my fault, but I'm a country guy. I'm a country bumpkin. Back in the day, we used to book our taxis a day in advance, and we would tell them the date and the time and where to pick us up, and that was where the taxi came in. Now you just go on your app and do it, but where I'm from, you can't do that because there are no Ubers. Yeah, it's all convenient. So if I don't tip them, someone else is going to, right? Yeah, I don't think you should tip if they're speeding anyway. But again, even if they're good at driving, I'm not tipping because you're just basically doing your job. Uber should be paying you more money. Uber should be giving you like an extra 5% off of whatever you make. Yeah, you're not allowed to accept gifts and stuff when you're working face to face with customers. No, unfortunately you cannot. Not if it's like personal. If it was a company, because I used to work and Mars used to send us loads of like ice creams, Mars ice creams. We're allowed to accept those because it's from a business. But if it's like from one specific person, if it's a specific person that gave you the gift, no, you're not allowed to. But I don't know why you could accept it from a company. It's very strange, the rules. I've farmed the hell out of this farm today. Look at that, look. It's just the trees really, they just go back in bloom. I need black currants, that's what I need. I might have to start buying them with my gold nuggets. How would you find out, Wolf, if someone's stolen, though? How would you know if someone's left a tip for $20 and the person that took the tip is the person that puts it in their pocket? You would be none the wiser, right? Or is that on the receipt or something? Well, someone's got to see it. Yeah. I bet you a lot of times they just don't see it, but it happens. Bet ya. I forgot to put my little thing here. Should I do it? Where am I? I am here, yeah. Let me get rid of this. What sort of restaurant do you work in, What sort of food is it, Wolf? Look at all these coconut trees. That's a lot of trees. Oh, I know the one. I know Wagamama. It's the green and white one, isn't it? I've never eaten in there though. Never tried their food. Oh, is it wasabi? Okay. I'm thinking of the wrong one. I have seen it though. They're usually in train stations. Hey, congrats, Karen. Karen, you only went on that game to have a look at something for us, and you stayed on there and completed it anyway. She's a trooper. She's a trooper. She got hooked. It pulled her in. She couldn't escape the power wash pull. I'm going to put these down, guys, and I'm off. I'll be back on Tuesday. We're going to play that fresh start. So we'll see what that's like. Karen, you can then judge if you want to buy it or not. I don't know whether Deb and Nath, if you want to wait to see what it looks like and then decide as well. I know Exile's already made her mind up. She loves it. Yeah, the gravity well sucked her in. The power washing, cleaning game sucked Karen's into the vortex of cleaning. You're going to get it anyway, are you? Cool. So Nath, we'll all decide on Tuesday whether it's any good. I won't hold back on my thoughts about it. And yeah, it'll be 7 o'clock on Tuesday. I'll put it on the schedule tonight though, just so you're all aware. I love these little submarines. I wish you could sit on top of them. Yeah, you can't. Oh, wish they were interactable. You're alright, Karen, whenever. Yeah, have a look, Deb, see. But yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll be back Tuesday, 7 PM. Be there or be square. See you later though, yeah? Thanks for keeping me company for 2.5 hours. Does it? Well, this is a Christmas one. You'll get that at Christmas, Deb. Lone Wolf, sorry. Well, you won't get it because you don't play this game. See you soon. Have a good day.